What's up, everybody, friends and family? Wanted to go over this PC build. So I went from being a total noob with computers to spending too much money, and now we have a really nice computer that should last us quite a while. So starting off with the mouse, it's a Logitech M510. It's real nice. This scrolly wheel, you can click it side to side. You can see the little arrows, which is nice for scrolling. It's got forward and backwards arrows, obviously wireless. From there, we have the Logitech Wave keyboard, which I never took typing class keyboarding class. They call it keyboarding in high school. And I never took it because I had no desire to learn how to play the keyboard. You know, the musical instrument, the keyboard. Little did I know until after I graduated and was kind of an adult, if you can call me that it was typing in this kind of keyboard, which would have been a very useful skill. But I got this keyboard mainly because it was in a set with this mouse. And what's funny is I ended up buying each of them individually because it was right around Black Friday. Nowhere had the set in stock, and I ended up getting both pieces cheaper buying them individually than I would have if I bought them in a set. And for some reason I never thought to, oh, let's just get a cheaper keyboard, but this one's actually pretty nice. I didn't know it actually waved up in the middle. I thought it was just like a curve, kind of like a splayed keyboard here, but I like it. It's got some cool buttons and features on the side that I haven't really used, but I'm sure at some point they'll be nice. And then moving on to the monitor, this is a 32-inch Acer. It's a 2560 by 1440. Got it because it was the biggest monitor and the cheapest cost. And so far, it's pretty nice. I always run it with the blue light filter on, or night mode, whatever you want to call it. And then if you look up here, we got a sign that Don made for me with our 3D printer. So that's pretty cool. All right, now for the meat and potatoes here. So some of this stuff is not what I initially wanted, but 90% of it probably is. So CPU is the AMD Ryzen 9 3900X with the Wrath cooler. And I'll be honest, I have no idea what any of this stuff was. Like, absolutely zero clue. I had to go and do a bunch of research to figure it out. But that's okay. I actually called both of my brother-in-laws to ask them questions, because they're a little more computer savvy than me. The motherboard is an MSI MPG X570 Gaming Plus. I don't know why I got that one. It was the next step up from the B550. I don't know. I'm sure it has a bunch of stuff on here that I'll never use because I don't game or do any of that. But I think it had the chipset, the X570, which was recommended with that CPU. Graphics card. This is one area that I wish I would have been able to upgrade, but being around Black Friday and Christmas and having a bunch of newly released graphics cards, everywhere was out of stock of the one that I wanted. But this one is an NVIDIA Quadro P1000. It's a 4 gig. I plan on upgrading it in the future. Hopefully Don will have interest in this one and he can buy it from me. That would be nice. But anyway, it works pretty good for now. Haven't really noticed anything, but again, I have no reference. For RAM, we have the G-Skill Ripjaws 2 16 gig. There's the RAM. We got the P1000 right there. We got a Corsair RM650 power supply, which worked out really well. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, how everything plugged in up there. You can see that we had to split one of the connectors because it's a 2x2 and a 4x2. But luckily I figured that out before I went and tried to find some adapter that I didn't actually need. We got underneath the M2 cooler there is a Samsung 1 terabyte solid state hard drive. It's a 980 Pro. It's pretty fast, which is good. What else do we got in here? There's no disk drives up there. There's one HDD 4 terabyte. It is a Seagate Exos. It's got good read-write speeds. But yeah, the case is a Corsair Carbide 100R silent. I liked it because it had a fan in and a fan out. So 2 fans and then your cooler fan for the CPU. Looked pretty sleek. Didn't have a lot of, I didn't want a clear case. I don't want to look at disco lights. And the front is also pretty plain. You can see here, nothing fancy. It's got microphone, headphones, 2 USBs. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully we can start editing some good video soon and get it out to y'all. Thank you. We'll see ya.